Hey everybody, this video once again brings us back out to Collegeville, Pennsylvania, and the reason why we are back at Collegeville, Pennsylvania is to check out the Worthwhile Thrift Store, the new thrift store in town, if you will. It's been here for, like over a year now, but I still call it the new thrift store because, well, in comparison to the other thrift stores, it is the new thrift store. They actually do have $1 movies in here, so kind of excited to see what maybe they've gotten in over the last couple of, weeks or so since I've last been in here. I think it was right before Christmas was the last time I was inside the store. So hoping for some new stock on movies. That's what I really want today. I want some good deals on some movies, but some cool toys and all the retro things would be nice as well. But at least one movie would be really nice. All right, so since what I'm really here for are the movies, of course, I'm gonna be diving through the movies first. Look at that, I love it. DVDs, VHS, only 99 cents. Though with that being said, I don't think I've ever seen a VHS tape inside this store before. Worthwhile, if you're watching, and I know you are, get some VHS tapes in. That'd be pretty amazing. But 99 cents for DVDs and Blu-rays, or maybe change your sign to just say DVDs and Blu-rays, 99 cents. We got things like Magic Mike here, which is kind of awesome. I actually like this movie. I don't care what people say. That's a good film. I'm seeing Sound of Music. That's pretty cool. I already have this, but I don't actually need this, so gonna end up passing on that. So all right, not a huge, gigantic selection. Maybe slim pickings, but I'm gonna get picking. The last time I was actually in this store was during the sale, and Pamela had gotten to everything first, so I didn't really grab very much that day, but I think I picked up the coolest thing here in the store, and that was the William Shatner biography. Listened to that on the way down to Florida, actually on the way back from Florida, technically, is when I listened to it. It was really, really good. So in my opinion, that day, I picked up the coolest thing inside the store. It was a really, really good biography. I would definitely recommend checking it out, but fortunately, I'm not seeing any biographies, no audiobooks today. I'm not really seeing a whole heck of a lot in the way of anything I want to pick up, so I don't know. I might be passing on all this stuff. I mean, we still have a couple more rows of stuff to go through. Here's Pro Stars. That's awesome. I already have it. Don't need it. Here's a HD DVD, which is also really cool, but again, nothing I need, so I'm going to pass on that. All right, I'm seeing some interesting things, just nothing I need to pick up. Here's a copy of Shark Quest as seen on National Geographic. I don't believe this is actually, though, a National Geographic documentary. I don't think anyway. It's still brand new factory sealed. I'm gonna pass on this for me. I'm not gonna pick it up. If it was Nat Geo that I needed, of course I would be grabbing this for me and my collection. But my friend Mike is a huge shark fan. He buys anything that involves sharks, especially when it comes to DVDs and VHS tapes and something like that. So 99 cents, brand new factory sealed. I already sent him a picture. He already got back to me. He says he wants it, so. All right, nothing for me yet, but I'm grabbing something from Mike. This is interesting. If you guys have any idea what this is, leave a comment down below. I mean, obviously it's behind enemy lines, but what was this from? I have no idea. I thought this was maybe one of those 20th Century Fox Studio Select releases that were given out, I think, in cereal, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't think that's what this is. The artwork looks different. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you have any idea. This is weird and bizarre. I've never really seen something like this before, and apparently whoever had this really liked these 3 different scenes they circled. That is strange. What weird packaging and what really weird artwork as well. If you guys, again, have any idea what this is, leave a comment down below because I'm intrigued. Although not intrigued enough to actually pick it up. I'm gonna pass, but that's bizarre. That's weird. Here's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse release I actually don't have, which I'm kind of surprised by because honestly, I thought at this point I had every single one of these, but clearly I do not. Now, I know you're not supposed to judge a DVD by its case, but in this case, I did not mean to do that. But in this case, I think I might have to because this is in terrible condition. Let's see what the actual disc is like. And yeah, that is not looking pretty. I'm going to be passing on that. So, all right, well, now I know I have to be on the hunt for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Minis Masquerade. I need this for my collection, but again, in that condition, I'm just going to continue to not yet have it in my collection. They do have a couple of Wii games here, but nothing I'm actually interested in picking up. What's this? The Outdoor Challenge? I don't know. Maybe my son would like this. Again, I got to get the Wii back out. We have a Nintendo Wii in the house. It's just not really hooked up at the moment. And even if it was hooked up, it's in an area where we just don't really watch TV or play games or anything like that. So I got to get the Wii out and hook it up to our main TV at some point. I think my son would really like playing it. This is actually kind of interesting. I don't know. That's tempting, but I'm probably just going to pass for now. My Fit Coach, no, and Cooking Mama. This is a game that I'm not gonna pick up. But my young cousin back in the day, when she was very young, used to love this game and used to make me play it with her all the time. And anytime she lost, she would cry quite a lot. But anyway, so all right, some Wii games, kind of cool, but no Wii games I want, and I'm thinking as far as all these movies are concerned, it's just gonna be the one title for Mike. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for the movies. I honestly don't see anything over there I want at all, but they do have a ton of CDs to also go through, and I'm definitely gonna go through all of these, because who knows, maybe some good punk rock, maybe some good ska. I think the last couple of times I've been in here, I did see a couple good punk and ska albums. They were just albums I already had and did not need. Hopefully maybe now they've gotten some new stuff in. They definitely have restocked. There's more movies, or I'm sorry, more CDs here. I wish these were movies. There's more CDs here now than there were last time I was in this store, so I mean, restocking means new stuff, means maybe some good music I actually want. Maybe. Don't make too much fun of me, but I think I just found a CD I have to pick up, and that is this one right down here. Redneck's Cotton Eye Joe. I mean, who doesn't love the song Cotton Eye Joe? I love that song. It's ridiculous. It's fun. It's catchy. It's now going to be in my head all day long because I'm thinking of that song now, and sorry if it's in your head now, but I'm thinking for 99 cents. I've got to pick this up for my CD collection. This is actually really awesome. I'm not familiar with any other songs. I've never heard anything else by the Rednecks other than Cotton Eye Joe. So, all right, yeah, for 99 cents, I'm grabbing this. I know, but hey, either make fun of me, go ahead if you want to, make fun, but I think we all know this is actually a pretty cool find. Here's something I'm thinking about picking up for the store. This is the Terminator 2 T2 limited edition CD-ROM. This is actually really, really awesome. I was kind of tempted maybe to pick this up for myself, but I think I'm gonna grab it for the store. I would never actually use this, so that is really, really cool. From, looks like 1996. What's the disc like? Disc is minty. That is in complete 100% minty condition. This is just really, really neat. I mean, anything Terminator is usually pretty cool to pick up for the store. So, all right, for 99 cents, I'm grabbing this. That is awesome. I don't know. I am kind of tempted to keep it for myself, but I know better. It would collect dust. I would never actually use this. So, yeah, I'm grabbing that for the store. Well, for a second, I actually thought I found something really cool that I really do need for my collection, and that is Counting Crows, This Desert Life. I actually don't have this album. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only Counting Crows album I don't actually own, so I was pretty excited to find this. That is until I opened it up and realized there's no actual disc inside, so that stinks. I really did need this for my collection, but I'm clearly going to be passing on this, but I'll take it up front. All right, so that's going to do it for these CDs. All I'm finding are those two I want to pick up. At least one of them is for me. So, all right, I'm grabbing a DVD for Mike, a CD for me, and a CD-ROM for the store. I'm finding some things today. Nothing overly amazing, but at least some interesting things. I'm happy, I guess. All right, moving on into the board games and puzzles now, though. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing a whole lot in the way of anything I want to pick up. I think nothing for me, nothing for the store, though. Stack Robats is kind of interesting. My son might actually like that. Something to think about. Maybe I'll grab that. They had some SpongeBob up here, but I'm just going to end up passing on that as well. So I'm just not seeing anything that's really jumping out at me. I mean, don't get me wrong. This did jump out at me. It's some Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. I thought this was like 90s Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. It's not. It's from like 2003, so not exactly vintage. Definitely going to be passing on that. So I'm thinking, yeah, board games and puzzles, they're going to be a bit of a bust. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have some cool things. Just, I don't know, it's stuff that's been open, stuff that's not in the best condition, stuff I don't know. Again, I'm being picky when it comes to things for the store, so I think I'm just going to be picky and pass on this stuff. And yes, I do realize that both of these puzzles are pretty amazing. I probably should be picking these up, but again, they've been opened, they've been used. I have no idea if all the parts are there, and I'm not about to count 1,000 pieces or even 300 pieces. Not going to do it. So amazing puzzles. This villains one alone has me completely kind of like blown away. I sort of want to get this for me and put it together and frame it, but again, are all the pieces there? Who knows? It's only $2. I should probably take the chance, but I don't have anywhere to hang it once I do frame it. So yeah, I'm passing. We'll leave it for somebody else who has the room to properly display that. So I'm thinking this might actually be a somewhat quick trip out to the thrift store because I'm not really finding a whole lot here today. I mean, over in the Christmas area, I am finding this pretty awesome Ariel stocking, but I'm gonna pass on that. They also had a Thai Beanie Baby poster. They actually have a couple of these. These are really, really neat, but looked up to see what they go for, and the answer is nothing. Those sell for like $5, and they're asking $3 on them, so I'm gonna pass. And over here in all the weird drinking things, drinking utensils, drinking devices, the glassware, even though this stuff is plastic. Over here in the glassware, I'm not seeing any vintage Disney or Figment or anything like that, so I think I'm gonna pass on all of this as well. So moving on, let's go see what they have in the toys. I'm actually really surprised I remembered where I even put these down. I do that all the time where I'm shopping and I put my stuff down and I start filming, or I start looking through some shelves, and then I end up spending 20 minutes thinking, where did I just put everything? It's all right here. Maybe my memory is actually getting better in my old age. No. Actually, before I head into the toys, I wanted to go through all the books first. Well, at least skim through all the books first. And I'm seeing some terrifying things. Why would they do this? Highlights. Like, are you trying to give kids nightmares? I'm 4 years old, and that's going to give me a nightmare. That is a terrifying looking clown. But anyway, so I skimmed through the books. I didn't go through these as thoroughly as maybe I possibly should have, but I did end up finding a couple things I wanted to pick up. So I'm going to grab the Watcher, which is pretty awesome. Night School, that's pretty cool as well. Not in the mintiest of conditions, but not terrible either. So I'm hoping 50 cents. I'm going to grab those. And then this is actually really awesome. This is in minty condition. It's R.L. Stine Fear Street Sunbird. That is a really cool find. So I'm thinking hopefully, possibly, maybe for 50 cents a piece, I'm picking up some young adult horror books. But I'm thinking that's gonna do it. I don't know. Again, I could go through this a lot better, but I just don't have it in me. It's books. I don't know. It's books. Well, like I said, I think today is going to be a quick trip out to the thrift store. I'm diving through all the toys now, and I'm not really finding a whole lot I'm interested in picking up. They had some cool Hello Kitty, but I'm gonna pass on that. They had this amazing sword. This thing is really, really cool. But what would I do with this? I have no idea. It's neat looking, but it's not for me. I'm literally hitting myself with this. It's not for me. It's not for the store. I'm doing damage, so I'm gonna end up passing on that. They had some Hulk hands, which are pretty cool. I was tempted to maybe grab these for my son, but the idea of giving him things that like would just be asking him to go around and punch stuff with, probably not the greatest idea. So I'm gonna pass on the Hulk hands. And again, I'm just not really seeing anything else over here, with the exception of this, some Tiger Electronics. This is a Tiger Electronic handheld pinball game. This is actually really cool. I had a bunch of these growing up as a kid. This is neat. This is from 1987. They're only asking $1, and according to them, it was tested and it does work. So I'm gonna pick this up for the store. That's a pretty cool find. But again, as far as toys are concerned, I'm thinking it's just gonna be this. I don't see anything else I want to grab. So all right, I'm thinking that's just about gonna do it for the thrift store today. And yes, I did dive through all the plush in hopes of maybe something cool over here, but I'm not seeing anything in this rather gigantic bin completely filled with plush toys. Only thing of real interest was this rather realistic looking dog. This is actually kind of cool looking, but I don't need that, so gonna end up passing on him. And somebody also bought those amazing bricks that were out here last time I was in the store. I kind of regretted not buying those, but at the same time, I knew the wife would kill me if I came home with those because we just did not have room for them, but somebody got a really, really good deal on those bricks. All right, guys, but like I said, I think that's just about gonna do it. All right, so yeah, that is gonna do it for Worthwhile Thrift, but I'm pretty happy with my finds. I got some cool stuff today, a couple books for the store, a CD-ROM for the store, a Tiger Electronic handheld pinball game for the store. That's actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to play that before I sell it. I grabbed a CD of Rednecks for me, which is kind of weird, and I picked up a Shark DVD for Mike. So weird finds, mostly I guess stuff for the store, but some cool things for one cool thing for me, one cool thing for Mike. So I don't know, I'm gonna call today a success, but that is gonna do it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness. Also check down below for my second channel, Retro Rest Stop, for fun daily adventures. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.